Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft in our survival single player world. Today, we are going to get back to business after last week's little break, and we are going to focus on heading over to the end to work on a Shulker Farm. Before that small point of order, I have updated to the version of Photon that supports Voxy and got Voxy all set up, so now we have a wonderful view from home. And in fact, if we fly up a little bit, we can see our mob farm, and if we fly up a little higher, we can see our witch farm from here. So that's the new thing. Not a whole lot to it, but I'm not going to hold you up too much longer here. I'm going to play a little clip of the progress we've made on the big dig between episodes, just chipping away at it as I can, and then I will meet you in the end with all of our materials ready to tackle the Shulker Farm. Alright, guys. We are, in the end, we're out at an extension on our platform right behind the Ender there. So if we take a quick zoom back, we continued our lovely netherite and white carpet palette. Far enough out that we shouldn't even get spawns on this platform. We're 130-something blocks, 128 is spawnable range. So nothing can spawn here, and even our cart with our endermite is gone. So that's where we're going to build our Ender, because I figure it's probably close enough to the outer end islands. Hopefully. We're about to find out. Either way, it's going to be a bit of travel to get one back, but it'll be close enough, maybe? I don't know. How far are we? Oh yeah, that's not too bad at all, and then it's just finding an end city relatively close to here. And now that we've loaded this in, yeah, Voxy lets us still see the island, and our farms are a little bit obscured, but I think if we fly up a little bit, maybe it'll be, yeah, a lot more clear. So that's not too bad. Which also means from our end island, we'll also be able to see all of this, which is its own form of interesting. So I'm going to hunt around. I'm going to find the closest possible end city. And then we are going to begin the long process of hauling back a single shulker. So I'm going to do some hunting, searching, figure out where I'm bringing from. It may end up being that one. That might be the closest. But I'll verify that because it's going to be a long trip either way. And I guess I will see you when I am hauling a shulker. Okay, guys. This one actually might be perfect because it's got the end gateway here to take us back to the main island, so I think we're going to end up using this one. I need to get the farm constructed, but it'll be a lot easier to haul from the main island across a platform we've already built than from here all the way back to the main island. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to head back over there. I'm going to get the farm construction started. I'll bring you guys in as we kind of go through the process. I don't know Enderman spawn mechanics well enough to build my own design for this yet. I'm still kind of figuring them out. I know that Shulker spawn mechanics. I know that Shulkers duplicate when they hit themselves with one of their little Shulker bullets. And so it's in making them do that that you have a opportunity to build a Shulker farm, but I don't fully understand those mechanics yet, so we're going to build a farm from a tutorial. I'll link the tutorial in the description that I followed, but even in their tutorial, they say that they've just done an optimized version of someone else's, so it's the recycling of ideas and hopefully the subtle improvement of them. We'll see. But I don't need anything super crazy efficient anyways. I'm building a Shulker farm for a single-player survival world. It's not for a server or for anyone else. So we'll run with what we've got and we'll see how it does. So I'm going to start getting this thing together and I will see you guys in just a minute. Hey guys, editing the line here. I know I don't normally put my voice over these time lapses, but I had a mod installed that apparently doesn't play nicely with flashback. I removed it for future time lapses, so you won't see that again. But yeah, I sort of had the present version of the chunk and the past overlapping in that time lapse a little bit. Sorry about that. Again, I think I've fixed it. You shouldn't see that again in the future. Alright, guys, we have the farm itself built. Our AFK chamber is right here, which, a little precarious. We'll clean it up a little bit, make it a little bit safer. But the next step, since we're going to grab from, I don't know, one of those two end cities out there, and through the one, I think it's that one right there, is right next to the end gateway to go back to the main island. That will put our Shulker and us on the starting platform here. So, what we're going to need to do is pick it up from here and have a rail that runs all the way over to our farm here, which won't be that bad. I just have to put the railing in to make that happen. More time than anything else. I've just got to make sure that every spot is covered in rails so that there's no chance of anything spawning or teleporting onto it. I've got to make sure that the Shulker is not able to teleport onto the rail line. So I'm going to start working on getting the rail line in place, and I will bring you guys back when we are ready to grab a Shulker. Alright, guys. We are going to try this real quick. We've got a rail run all the way to the gateway, and then from the gateway all the way to the, or from the spawn point here in the end all the way to the farm. Nope. Okay. That did not work. Cart, no! Get back here! Okay. Maybe I need to do that in the opposite way. Hold on. Let's, try it like that. Give this a little extra boost here. Grab our button. Our cart. Wonderful. That there, that there. Go, 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 go. Okay. This should, hypothetically, yes, perfect, okay. Now we're going to follow through. I'll come clean all of this up later. Oh, buddy. Ooh, okay. We gotta rectify this situation relatively swiftly. Hold on. Whipping around a little wildly here. Whew, okay. Nope. Denied. Okay. I'm gonna nudge you back that way. You know, it'd be really nice if you would stop it. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. He's bordering on falling off this thing, so we want to... Okay. Nudge him on. Nope. Okay. I've made this more difficult on myself than needed to. So we'll, back off for a minute. Okay. We basically need to get a block below him. Nope. Yeah. Come on. Dang. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. There. Okay. At the very least, I've got a platform to stand on now. Oh, come on. You jerk. Okay. Nope. Oop. Yep. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Just let me work, dude. Don't know if that worked or not. Okay, open up. Bad. Hey. Okay. I think that I need to replace the block behind him. Or I should say the rail behind him. With a block. Okay. And the rail under him with a... Ah! That's so incredibly frustrating. Okay. I don't know if this will work if I have this here. Well, because I'm not appearing in the end, right? So hypothetically, it should. Let me, I guess, head back over there. And see if I can't grab another one. I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, we're all set up again. Let's give it a shot. Okay, out of sight, out of mind and all that. Why on earth did you come back? Is there an Enderman on the tracks or something? Okay. I'm guessing there was an Enderman on the tracks. Okay. We come through. Yes! Okay. Chugging along, making good progress. I know for a fact we're going to lose all of these blocks and rails into the void, but... You know... Can't argue with success. Get up here. I prepared a couple of these. So I can make sure. Yeah. He is at full health. We're gonna... Hold on, dude. F3B for hitboxes. Ah. Did not make this easy, okay. There we go. Okay, he's in the farm. Perfect. Nope. Okay. That's okay. We can force him in. We're just going to come down this way, and we're going to delete this rail coming from the opposite direction. So he has no choice but to teleport back into the farm. I should have done this with something like top slabs or something. I don't know. Okay. We're just declaring imminent domain. Got me. Okay, let's take a step back for a second. This is salvageable. I just need to take a second to figure out what to do. I could try to get him into a boat. That may be the right course of action. It's all the snowmen. Bamboo box. Okay. If I can get him onto a boat, raft, whatever you want to call it, I can probably get him into the farm. Nope, bad. Okay. There we go. Tutorial said something about make sure he's facing south when he comes out of the boat. So, let's get into the boat with him. Okay. Let's see. If we F5, I'll make sure that he is facing south, which I believe is to the right there. Let's just make sure I'm right about that. Facing south, okay. Make sure that he is facing as south as possible. Then we're going to go ahead and get out. Stop getting hit by shulker bullets. Okay. Break his boat without hitting him. Okay. Okay. I think that works. I'm not gonna lie, tutorial was a little unclear on where in the farm to get him. I know that he is supposed to be on there, but I think getting him into that area should get him there. I think. I could be completely wrong about that. Oh, I should not be breaking stuff when I have a completely clogged full inventory. We are just going to drop some various things in here real quick, so that we can pick up all of our shulker boxes, get them all put away, clean up this area so that we are certain there is nothing that guy can teleport to. Rock box, redstone box, bamboo. Okay. Hypothetically, come up here, up to here. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, no, he should be down in here. I don't know how to get him in here, though. Oh, I have to start the timer as well, but I have to have him in first. Let me do a little bit of checking to see what I need to do to get him where he needs to be, and I will be right back. Okay. Well, we have it working, guys. I ended up getting it picked up in a cart and bringing it back down to this layer, and then it teleported up, so I tried starting the timer, and that actually put it where it was supposed to be, so yeah. Functionally, we are gaining shulker shells. So, like I said, I'll make sure that I have the link to the video where the tutorial for this in the description. I think Hypno built it on Hermitcraft in Season 10. I don't know if it's the same one that was built by Impulse and Tango in 11, but relatively easy to put together, all things considered, so I'm gonna hang out here AFK for a while and gain the shulkers that I'm gonna need to never have to worry about storage for the rest of time, basically. So, with that, I think that we are actually gonna be done for this episode. Not a whole lot done, but one very, very important thing done. And I'm gonna be spending some time AFK to reap the infinite benefits of this farm. So, if you guys are enjoying the content and you want to keep up with what I do in the future, you can subscribe, ring the notification bell, see when I post new videos. And I've got playlists on the channel for Minecraft as well as all of the other games that I've played. Thanks so much for coming along on the adventure, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!